Hi there, this is Chris, chap in the cap, Moto Legends. Today I want to talk to you about a new suit from the German brand Held. It's called the Pentland suit. I say new, it's certainly new to us. Now, there is potential for this suit to turn out to be the suit that we have spent many years looking for. It has the potential to replace in our affections the much loved but now discontinued Halvarson's Veen and Wish combination. In fact, I think this suit could potentially prove to be even better for reasons that I'll come on and discuss. Importantly, the suit, jacket and pant combined, come in at just £650, meaning that this is an outfit that's going to work for a lot of people. Before we get into this, we need to discuss that darned elephant that's running around the room again. Now, in a world where many bikers have convinced themselves, incorrectly, in our view I would hasten to add, that the only way to stay dry on a motorcycle is to wear a laminated outfit, the Pentland is a drop liner suit. But our view is that drop liner is still the best option for 95% of motorcyclists. Now, it is true that laminated is better for some. If you often find yourself out on the road riding for 4 or more hours in the rain, you might want to go laminated because a laminated suit will not wet out. A laminated suit might also be better if you commute, say, more than an hour into work and back in the evening, because a drop liner suit may not dry out between arriving into work and going home in the evening. But laminated suits also have a number of weaknesses. They tend to be less comfortable, they are stiffer, they are not as warm. On a pari passu basis, they are more expensive. The problem also is that the less expensive laminated suits, by which I mean a laminated suit that's not made with a Gore-Tex membrane, they also have a higher propensity to fail. Now, most of these suits, these non-Gore-Tex laminated suits, will get you through, say, the 2-year warranty. But most non-Gore-Tex laminated suits are not built with the long term in mind. What is nonsense, however, is the suggestion that laminated is the only way to stay dry on the bike. As I've already alluded to, it's only if you're going to be riding 4 or more hours in the rain at a time that you really need laminated. For the rest of us, drop liner will be fine. I have an analogy here, and it's that a laminated suit is a 4x4 vehicle. Most of us don't need a 4x4. Most of us are going to be better off in a number of ways in a 2-wheel drive vehicle. And it's the same here. Most people will be better off in a drop liner suit like the Pentland. The chassis of the Pentland is a fairly lightweight 500 denier Cordura. There are, it's got to be admitted, jackets that are made from stronger, heavier fabrics, but the upside of that lightness is comfort, and the Pentland is going to be a supremely comfortable suit. Yet it still has a AA rating under EN 17092, so there's no real trade-off in that respect. Comes fitted with soft D3O style armour. It's level 1 armour in the shoulders and the elbows. There's a pocket for a back protector, but the back protector does not come supplied as standard. These stretch panels that run all the way down the arms and under the elbows also are going to add to making this a comfortable jacket, as do the concertina stretch panels that exist here behind the elbows. There's no two ways about it. As I've said, this is going to be a comfortable outfit. This is a comfortable jacket, and the trousers are going to be the same. But comfort also comes down to an extent to fit, and to this end you've got this adjustable, this elasticated adjustable belt at the waist, and you've got volume adjusters here on the biceps and also on the forearms. In terms of styling, of course, the Pentland is pure adventure. So you've got these 2 large lower flap pockets that have got side entry so you can use the pockets as hand warmers. You've got a large map pocket on the back of the jacket. You also get what look like 2 large pockets here on the chest, but they're not pockets. They are actually vents, and they're not large, they are huge. What this means is that this is a jacket that's going to work really well in hot weather. Obviously, you've also got more pockets inside the jacket. There's one thing that you don't get with the Pentland jacket, and that's a thermal lining. But for us here at Moto Legends, that's never a problem. In fact, that's the way we prefer it. Firstly, because the thermal liners that tend to come with mid-market jackets like this are usually pretty rubbish. But secondly, because not having a liner leaves open the option for the rider to choose what works best for them. So in some cases that might be a lightweight merino top, it might be a fleece, it might be a down jacket, or in the real cold, something heated, or of course when it's warmer, nothing at all. You've got lots of other nice detailing on the Pentland. So you've got this high-vis, this subtle high-vis branding here, in fact, throughout the jacket. You've got zips with Velcro at the end of the sleeves, so you undo the zip, put your glove in, and then you can cinch it tight with a Velcro flap. You've got armour core style material here on the shoulders and the elbows for a little bit of added abrasion resistance. You've got a slightly lowered back on the jacket. You've got here down the front of the jacket, you've got a double storm flap. And there's a really nice arrangement with the Velcro that is configured such that you're not going to ever damage your clothing. One of the problems with Velcro, one of the things that some people hate about Velcro is that it can damage the gear that they're wearing underneath. The arrangement here is very clever and it's never going to snag on your clothing. You've got neoprene here in the collar, as you do, for example, on a rucker jacket. That's going to make the collar nice and comfortable against the skin. It's also designed to be able to catch the rain as it comes down your helmet and tries to find its way into the jacket. You've got this neat little arrangement here, this tab that is going to enable you to hold the collar back, and that's nice in hot weather because it's going to allow you to get a little bit more air into the jacket without having the neck flapping around. You also get a connecting zip that is going to allow you to connect, obviously, the Pentland jacket to any held pant. But there is one other thing that we really like about the Pentland. It comes in a huge range of sizes, as is often the case with held. In fact, the Pentland goes all the way up to a 6XL. Now, let's look at the pants. As is almost invariably the case with a suit, the pant is going to match the jacket in all the fundamental aspects of construction. So here we're talking about a 500 denier Cordura chassis, we're talking about a fixed drop liner membrane, we're talking about the absence of a thermal liner, we're talking about a AA rating under EN 17092, we're talking about the same soft D30 style armour in the hips and the knees. In terms of other details, you've got these two external zip pockets on the sides. You've got these two panels again, mirroring the jacket in many ways. We've got these two panels that you can unzip, and in the summer they are going to flow huge amounts of air. You've got stretch, concertina stretch here on the knees and below the waist at the back. You've also got a stretch panel here in the crotch area, again, just to add comfort. Below the knees, we've got this area here. We've called it before an armour core style material. It's not armour core, but the idea is it's going to reinforce the trousers if you do end up going down the road. You've got an anti-slip panel, as it's known, in the seat, exactly the same kind of thing that you'd expect to find on a rucker trouser. You've got long zips that run down the side of the legs with Velcro flaps at the bottom so you can cinch the bottom of the trouser around the boot. Now, one thing, this is configured in the form of an adventure suit, but I don't think it's a real adventure suit. This is not the kind of suit that I think that anyone's going to wear off-road. And indeed, the legs on these are not going to go over any kind of substantial off-road boot. One of the things that you don't find on many pants is a pocket or a facility to fit a coccyx protector. Well, you do have here, and obviously Held sell a coccyx protector. It's a separate item, but also so do we. Like the jacket, the pants come in a huge array of sizes. In fact, I think it's particularly impressive in terms of the pant. The waist goes from a small all the way up to a 6XL, but they also offer the Pentland pant in short legs from size M up to 4XL. And what Held calls a slim leg, which in our world I think is a long leg, that goes from an M all the way up to a 2XL. On paper, the Pentland suit looks amazing, and it ticks far more boxes than you'd expect to find on a suit at this price point. Now, despite what some people have said on forums, we like drop liner outfits because we think that they are the best solution for most riders. The Pentland, as I've mentioned on numerous occasions, is a particularly comfortable outfit. Yet, there's no trade-off here because it's got the levels of protection. It's AA rated under EN 17092. It's got the levels of protection that you would expect to find on a top-quality technical suit. And it comes in an array of sizes that would simply shame rucker or klim. But, as we have said, this is an amazing suit on paper. The fact is that this is a new outfit to us, so it will be the feedback from our customers that will be the final judge. But this is not our first rodeo, and I don't think we're bad judges when it comes to assessing a garment's worth and value. And it has to be said that we have faith in Held as well, because it's not their first rodeo either. And we just haven't been disappointed with anything yet that we've taken from Held. We think that we may have a great future with the Pentland, so come and see it, come and look at it for yourself, try it on, be your own judge. Well, I hope you found that interesting. If you'd like to see more adventure suits, more drop liner suits, or just more suits, visit the website motolegends.com. If you want to learn more about the Pentland in particular, then if you click on one of the links on the screen, sometimes they're up there, sometimes they're down there, that will take you to the dedicated page on the website. Now, when you're there, you can check out the spec in a little bit more detail. You can check on availability, and if you want to buy the suit there and then, obviously you can do that. Now, when you do buy from us, we try to make the process simple, straightforward, and risk-free as we possibly can. There's no delivery charge on any item of protected wear that you buy from us. Returns are totally free, and what's more, we give you a full 12 months in which to decide whether you do want to return something to us. We have undoubtedly the best price promise in the business. Now, John Lewis was rightly famed for its never knowingly undersold price promise, but we go one stage better. If you can find any of our competitors selling anything that we sell at a price that is below ours, we will beat that competitor's price by a full 10%. Now, there are a few terms and conditions associated with what we call our price beat. Nothing particularly onerous, I can assure you, but if you are going to attempt to price beat us, I suggest you go over to the website and check out what those terms and conditions are. In the future, if you'd like to receive bulletins from us about new products, then again, go to the web. At the top of the page, there's a piece of script that says newsletter sign up. Click on there, within seconds you'll be in business. If, however, you prefer to get your information videographically, that is to say in this form, we'd be delighted if you want to become a subscriber to our YouTube channel, and you can do that by clicking on the button below. Finally, I'd like to make a play for our fabulous little shop here at Moto Legends. It's about a mile, or we are based about a mile from the centre of Guildford, a mile from the railway station. And as I have suggested, it's a small shop. It's got a small footprint, but it's attached to our warehouse where we have some £4 million worth of stock arranged over 3 floors. And technically, that makes this the second largest motorcycle apparel store in the UK. But we think that we are far more than just the amount of merchandise we have here in the building. We're all about service, we're all about personal fitting. If you want to check us out, visit Trustpilot. We have the highest 5-star ranking in the business. And when you come to see us, we'll serve you only the finest Italian illy coffee, or we'll serve you proper Yorkshire tea in a proper teapot. And who knows, if you're lucky, you might even get to sample one of our delicious motorcycle-shaped shortbread biscuits. Anyway, this has been Chris. I hope to talk to you again soon.